are now in the Black Box with Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's
go! Listen.
Gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing. To be back in the Black Box. Black Box.
Relax, roll up as we randomly react to content in these YouTube streets. Yeah. It's time for R&R.
Smack with that hustle. Big shout out to my SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the Black Box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
The constant, consistent, continuous content creation campaign continues. We on them 7 C's, celebrating the 3 G's. Google, G to Google Gang. Y'all see the title. It's the home team. No further ado, let's see what they say the homegirls been up to. East Side.
Welcome back to another episode of Warren Cali. In this episode, I'm going to detail the story of a female Crip who was a part of 3 murders. Now, Shanice, she was a 17-year-old member of the East Coast Crips from the east side of South Central, and she went by the name Enfant. The East Coast Crips are a well-known gang, covering several blocks throughout the east side of South Central and various other areas. The East Coast Crips' roots date back to the 70s, when since then, they have been looked at as a powerful powerhouse gang in the streets, known for being violent and willing to put on work on their enemies. And they will have a long list of enemies for various blood and Crip gangs throughout LA County. They will even clash with some Mexican gangs like F-13. They will even be very close to F-13, so many shootings and deaths would occur on both sides. In August of 2019, Shanice will participate in the murders of Jose Flores and also Alfredo Carrera. They were getting gifts out of a car for a baby shower. Flores was getting his PhD at the University of California, Irvine. And Carrera...
Damn, this starting off bad. PhD. Wow. Phew. Jeez. That's the thing with gang violence. It's often innocents that get hit. That ain't got nothing to do with it. They might be affiliated, associated, connected, but a lot of times, sometimes they not.
Carrera was a father of an independent child. Being celebrated his pregnant fiance, watched him die. The shooting took place in F-13's turf, which were the main rivals of East Coast Crips at that time, being Shanice's gang. The shooting happened when a car stopped, and Shanice was inside. After a brief altercation, Shanice and 2 other defendants fired shots at the same time, killing both men. Shanice sent a text message, taking responsibility for the shooting, and said that she was pleased to be on the news. Shanice committed the random hit because, according to documents filed the day before, an East Coast Crip gang member was murdered by an F-13 gang member. An OG East Coast Crip gang member told the younger members that they needed to put in some work. Shanice, along with 2 others, drove into F-13's neighborhood. Shanice and the other East Coast Crips that she was with were running to Flores and Carrera, and also a 3rd victim. They would shoot and kill Flores and Carrera, and also shot the 3rd person who was a juvenile, but they survived.
I don't know if them just the squarest pictures they could find of these guys, or they just accidentally went and got all people that ain't really banging. A lot of times, people will be like, there go get loved ones, anybody affiliated with it, just to bring you out, smoke you out.
Shanice was 17 when she committed her first double murder. DA Jackie Lacey was planning to charge her as an adult, but George Gaskin was elected in 2020, and he enacted his blanket policy. So that meant juveniles would never be tried as adults. So instead of getting most likely a sentence of 25 years to life, she spent only about 4 years in the juvenile system, getting out in February 2023. Now Shanice stands accused of murder once again. In June of 2024, just 4 years after her involvement in the Flores and Carrera murders, Shanice is alleged to have aided and abetted 2 fellow East Coast Crip gang members in a murder of 21-year-old Joshua Streeter. Joshua was gunned down in a parking lot at Indian Hill Mall, indoor swap meet in Pomona, after he was said to have been lured there. Shanice is now fighting that case.
And heartbreaking case because innocent lives were lost. Now the families of the victims are demanding accountability, not just from the person who committed the murders, but from Gascon himself.
It's devastating, honestly.
Nearly 5 years ago, Cynthia Carrera's brother, Alfredo Carrera, and his friend Jose Flores Velasquez were murdered in South Los Angeles simply because they were standing in a rival gang territory. Both men were not gang-related. Alfredo was about to be a father, and Jose was a student at UCI who had just accepted a job with NASA.
This was a cold-blooded murder, and it wasn't just one person. There was 2 people here that innocently lost their lives for no reason.
17-year-old Shanice Dyer, a member of the East Coast Crips, was charged with premeditated murder by District Attorney Jackie Lacey and was set to be tried as an adult. That changed when George Gascon took office in 2020. Dyer was tried as a juvenile. She was in custody less than 4 years for 2 murders.
Still, it's a very hard hit, and now that we come to find out that this person has committed another crime, has done this to another family.
The same woman who killed Alfredo and Jose is now accused of murder once again, alleged to have aided and abetted in the murder of this man, 21-year-old Joshua Streeter. Shanice Dyer would have been transferred to adult court under any administration for multiple reasons, including she was under the influence of adult men, her lack of any serious criminal history at the time.
Shanice, aka Enfant China, may be facing a lot of time, but her story is what you would call crashing out for your gang. This will conclude this episode. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my previous episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
SPI exclusive.
This is JP Banks Music.
Black Box Productions.
When you're sticking to the script, it's a lonely road. Before they left the hole and tank, the big homie told. He know the way this testimony hold. On that low foe, they gon' politic on him cold. SPI Bank EC for really though. Used to really go, ask my nigga Chili Mo. Had a cold gun game, crazy knuckle up. Bust on enemies with baby double up. Back and forth with the main streets on 98. Q97, me and Lil Johnny Ray. Posted up on Colton with a big ratchet. Way before Lil Wayne threw on that snitch jacket. Walked the yard with Slim Bag, what up Big Drac? Gave them back they L cause you did that. Love my lokes even if we don't interact. Lil Mont, Baby Psych and Lil Black. EC. 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 EC.
SPI
EC.
exclusive.
97th Street, smack dead in the Middle East. Fuck the police for King Ron and Lil Reese. Tell the truth, SP3 never lack rhymes. Sometimes feel I might die behind my rap lines. We ain't in Malibu now, we in Maui. Baby Pie, EC, Bear, me and Wowie. Tico, Kiko, EC Red. Still can't believe Frankie and CC dead. Come to putting in work, did more than a little dirt. Airbrush shirt. Big Milk, Lil Merc, Lil Box, Baby Ant, both souls, all the coops. First Street to 24 when we call the troops. Lost a legend when we buried Bug. Coach love to the riders that carry cuz, never seen it coming. Was a little foul, still took heart though, my hat off to Lil Owl. EC. 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 EC.
Baymax Business.
EC. Big Spider and Lil Spider both got an Ezel. Tiny Spider got 19, rest in peace, Ezel. Shouts to the females representing EC. The brownies to the quotas, rest in peace, TT. Big Tommy's son on the 7, that stay pops. Me and mine never bow down to J-Box. And that's the coldest Crip a nigga ever met. Coldest Crip I ever heard about, better yet. 33rd Neverary, only time a nigga ran. On the land, go ask my nigga Ran. ECG unit, came up a little show. Got told on by that nigga Lil Show. Went on TV, the homies did BT Ugly. Got love for Enfant and Lil EC Buzzy. For death though, that mean to my dying day. EC, that's all I've been trying to say. EC. 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 EC.
Black Box Production.
EC.
Nightwood and that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga Spider Low.
Spider Loke, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke.
Spider Low.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the fuck?
My nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke, on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nightwood, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, huh? Nightwood, on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, CRIP.
Point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing him. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
You are now in the Black Box with Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang.
Let's go!